What's up? We're back with another Busch Gardens video. I hope everybody's day is going well. I had an amazing time at Busch Gardens today. I just got home. It was an amazing day. I got a lot of videos of rides. I got a lot of footage, 24 minutes and 24 seconds actually. I edited all of it when I was in Life Pantheon. Great day. But here I am walking to the park, and we can see all the rides. I don't really know what I was looking at here. Tram ride, it was pretty chill. I'm glad the tram is back open for Italy, because it hasn't been open for Italy in a while, like a long while. I guess it just opened up not long ago, because I haven't been in 2 weeks, so it's good to see all that open. And then walking into the most beautiful theme park in America, or in the world, I don't know. It's just amazing to be here. I got this little feeling in my stomach. I got that feeling, I love that feeling, that feeling. It's a feeling that I love, like adrenaline, butterflies, whatever you want to call it. Here I am. I got my little camera card, 3/29/26. It's so good to see Escaping Pompeii with water open. They put a new little Coke stand there. I didn't see that on the left. If y'all didn't see that, it'll be here later in the video. I'm so glad that they filled it back up and it's testing. I saw it test. Never mind. I have some footage of it. It's amazing. I love it being back open. Oh, look at that. We're on a back row of Apollo Chariot now. I love Apollo Chariot. It's the first B&M Hyper ever made. I really like it. I don't know. Everybody should like Apollo Chariot, It's a nice, chill ride. Front doesn't have that much airtime. Back has a lot more airtime. So if you're looking for airtime, go to the back. If you're looking to see everything and still get a tiny bit of airtime, go to the front. But I really love this ride. This ride is, I don't know, it's cool. Me and my brother in 2022 in Christmastown, we've rode it 6 times, just not even getting off the train because it was empty. No line at all. Completely empty. We stayed on the train, rode it 6 times, till my brother was his face was pale and he was about to throw up. I could have kept doing it. I was trying to marathon it. Marathon's 8. But I really love this ride. This ride's awesome. And in the summer, you can see turtles and carp and all that stuff in the water. Although there is a lot of bugs during the summer over that water, there's a lot of bugs. That last airtime hill right there always gets you off guard, because if you're first time riding it, it's nuts because you don't see it. You think the ride's done and then it gets you off guard. It's probably the most powerful moment of ejector airtime on that ride. Then Pantheon, here's the vertical spike. I don't understand how this ride is legal. This ride is just absolutely insane. I rode it when it wasn't warmed up and when it was warmed up. 2 front row rides. Awesome. But I actually adore this ride. I love this ride so much. It's probably second or third best in Virginia for me, Second or third. I don't know if it's better. Intimidator 305 is definitely better. And I gotta ride Twisted Timbers at King's Dominion again to really, get the feeling of it. That backwards airtime hill. Oh, that backwards airtime hill. Oh my gosh, it's insane. You're getting blown out of your seat backwards. It's insane. Then you can in the spike. Oh, it's amazing. Again, it's some of the strongest airtime I've ever felt. It's equivalent to the 3 Camelbacks on Twisted Timbers. Twisted Timbers might be crazier. I think Pantheon. I think they're the same though. About the same. And then this stall, you're going into this stall so fast, and you're hanging there and swinging and stuff. It's awesome. I love it. I love this ride so much. I'm so thankful to have this at my home park. And while we hit the brakes, I was gassed. You just saw me through the vent pen. After that, got some Ritas with cotton candy ice and vanilla custard with rainbow sprinkles. Amazing. Fantastic. Always amazing. Always gotta stop at Ritas in Festa Italy. And then, here's Italy. It actually like kind of looks like the towns of Italy, like the houses and stuff, like like those tight. I don't know what you want to call it. Like, I don't know what like rich or poor is in Italy, but it's like lower or mid-class houses. It looks so cool. Or restaurants. I don't really know what they look like in Italy. I forgot. I think this part is just so cool, and the history behind it. I love this park so much. This park is like absolutely beautiful, and in the summer it's even more pretty. Then the bridge over the Rhine River. Oh my goodness, one of the most scenic spots in the world. Oh, it's so beautiful. In the summer it's just green. There's fish in the water. There goes Pantheon over the overbank turn. I don't know. It's just so great. I love this park. I don't really know how to explain it, how much I love this park, but there's where Bolton. There's a construction car next to it. They're starting to do more construction on it. There's scaffolding on the the first launch. And then the ferry boats are back open. There goes Loch Ness Monster and the interlocking loops. From the now defunct Arrow, which went defunct and bankrupt in, I think, 1990 something. Made by Aerodynamics, only interlocking loop coaster in the world left. I don't really know any other ones that were built, but I know there was other ones that were built. But then, after that, we went over to Alpengeist, or I went over to Alpengeist. Well, here's me walking up to the station. I met some awesome kids there. 3 awesome kids. Two boys, 2 girls. Not 2 boys, 2 girls. 2 boys, 1 girl. They were awesome. I rode Alpengeist with them twice, front and back row, and Invader and Griffin with them, and Finnegan's Fly with them. And then they left. They're so awesome. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for coming with me. I really appreciate it. Then there was a girl telling me that they were having problems. Go ahead.
Hey, what's good? Subscribe to Mr. Gameplay.
Subscribe to Mr. Gameplay.
You want to say something? Like I was saying, I didn't really care that she said it was broke down because I still wanted to wait for it. And it was like the seat belt in the 3rd row in the 2nd seat. It like wasn't buckling, but they fixed it pretty fast. Shout out to the maintenance crew. But yeah, these dudes, shout out to y'all. Y'all are awesome. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for riding with me. I really appreciate it, like a lot. That meant a lot to me, because like my family was off somewhere else and it was just me. And then here's the most insane part, like any roller coaster. Here.
No! No! Oh my god! Oh!
Just absolutely nuts. I don't understand how that's legal. I'm pretty, like the Corporal is supposed to be so much bigger than that. And it's so whippy, it's insane. And then it's still glass smooth, no headbanging at all. I don't know how they do it. And same with the brake run. The brake run's so whippy. So those corkscrews, so whippy. I'm pretty sure the Cobra Roll is so small because they didn't have that much like space, I guess. But you can on the Cobra Roll you can literally see my legs move, like one's lifting up and one's staying down. It's nuts. And then after that we went back around for a back row ride. I apologize, I probably don't want to see the back row ride either, but I'm just putting it here because why the frick not? But here it is. Let's talk about this ride some more. This ride was built in 1990 something. It says 6 inversions. It goes 67 miles an hour. 67. Okay, my bad. Tallest B&M ever. 195 feet. Something, and it still holds that record, which is insane. I don't understand how it still holds the record. This is debated for the best B&M invert too, between Montu at Busch Gardens Tampa and pretty sure it's at Busch Gardens Tampa. Yeah. And this one, I've never rode Montu, but I feel like I would like Alpengeist better, just because like the length of it, the layout of it, the theming of it, the landscape of it, of how they use the terrain with it. I think it's awesome. But yeah, that was Alpengeist. That was my foot touching the freaking ski. Here we're going over the other bridge. You can see a whole bunch of Alpengeist, Griffin, the log flume. Can't really see the log flume. Oh, there it is. There's the log flume on the bottom. Not filled with water yet. They need to power wash it though. It's kind of dirty. There's my friends again. Here's Invader. Yes, I record on the lift hill, but I skipped that part for y'all. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. This turn right here is so tight and it's so rough. Like, you can see it. I use a chest mount and it was still rattling. And it's as tight as my chest mount can go. It's nuts. It's so tight. Good airtime on the first drop. And then, it honestly, it's kind of rough. But, like, the whole rest of the ride, it's kind of rough. You know, it's pretty rough. They need to get RMC out. Oh my gosh, if they got RMC out. This park has well, I don't know. It's debated for the best park in Virginia between Kings Dominion and this, and Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. But if they RMC'd it, it'd be so good. I don't understand how good it would be. It'd probably be amazing. But yeah, 72 feet. I forgot how fast it goes. Maybe 40, 50. That was a pretty good ride on Invader. One of the better ones that I've had. But then, here goes Griffin with the dive. It's running 2 trains again. Everything is running 2 trains except Pantheon, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about Big Bad Wolf or Dark Coaster either, so if they're not, then I apologize. But
Keep going. Yeah.
Thank y'all. Yeah, that literally made my day. Just seeing people, like, you know, acknowledge me. I put my camera card in my sock. Just seeing people ask what my YouTube was, seeing people that wanted to be in the video. It's just amazing. I've always dreamed of it, and somebody asking that, it's just amazing. Yeah, they don't know who I am, but they know who I am now, and if they see me again, they're gonna recognize me. I don't know if y'all saw it there just to be there. I saw it on the run. I was like, man, it's whatever. Then we were counting, but I don't really feel like going back and changing it because I already spent over an hour editing this video. We're alright. It's okay. It's all alright, you know? And while downloading all this footage and, like, uploading it to my media and downloading it to my phone, it didn't work various times, and my storage filled up various times just because how much it was. But yeah, you know, I love Griffin so much. So underrated. I don't know. I want to ride other dive coasters and see how they compare to Griffin and everything. But yeah, I really love Griffin. If you don't like Griffin, no offense, but I don't like you if you don't like Griffin. You're weird. I mean, if you think it's scary, that's another thing. I agree with you. It can be scary, but I love it. And then we were heading over to Finnegan's Flyer after that. And then there's the waterfall. Awesome. There's Finnegan's Flyer over there. Awesome. Love Finnegan's Flyer. Awesome airtime. Awesome airtime. Here's some more Griffin. But let's talk about Finnegan's Flyer. Last summer, I went with one of my friends. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. They didn't tighten my thing down all the way. Like, I could have slipped out of my restraint, and I still had my hands up. Like, I could fit. Like, I could put my hand under there and then stand it up, and there's enough space. Like, there's like a whole hand tall, at least like 6-8 inches worth of space just there, and I was like flying out of my seat. It was nuts. It was the most absurd thing ever. It was insane. I mean, it was like, I never put my hands up. Never, ever. I never do that. They're always up. And I was literally holding on. Well, one hand was. Like, that was the only when I was flying out of my seat. Other times, my hands were up. But that's just how you know how scary it was. Like, it wasn't scary. It was, like, insanely fun. But it was also like, oh my god, get me off. You know? I love Finnegan's Flyer so much. I wish they had the green side running, but it was busy, so they didn't need the green side, but still could have used the green side. It definitely was not that busy today. None of the lines were absurdly long. They were all decent lines or very short. Most of the rides were station waits. And then, yeah, I got my friend doing that. That was funny. That was really funny. Then we walked over the bridge. I love this bridge. You know, you can see water. This is where they left, sadly. I wish they could ride Loch Monster with me, but it was alright, you know. And then the fountain, respect to the Busch Gardens water features. There's so many snapping turtles and fish and carp in this pond. It's nuts. Like there's so many. It's so cool riding Phineas Flyer and looking at all that. And then I went over to the Nessie, or Loch Ness Monster, or the only interlocking loop coaster in the world, and one of the only aerodynamic coasters ever. Busch Gardens Williamsburg, first coaster. I apologize, you can't really see here. I did lift my my chest mount up a little bit so you could see it, could see everything better. Hopefully you could. If you can't, I'm gonna be kind of upset, but it's alright. I apologize, my hands are in the way. Okay, yeah, see, that's a little better. Yeah, that's way better, hopefully. Okay, yeah, it's okay, yeah, it's better. I love this ride. I like this ride. I would say I like it. I love it a lot. I love it. It's a little janky, but like it's a fun janky. Just keep your head back or you will bang it. If you don't keep your head back, you're gonna bang your head so hard. You're gonna have a headache for 2 days, at least. And then you can't really put your left hand up, so like I just like to put my right hand on over the over the shoulder restraint. Put my hand on that. Like then I put my head up against my hand on the restraint. Then I put my head back, and it's a pretty comfortable ride. It's not that bad. And then I love how they put all like the sounds and effects and the TVs in here when they redid it not long ago, maybe 2 seasons ago, maybe 3 seasons ago. I can't really remember. But I rode it before it too. It was also like way rougher. I remember it being. Then that part right there is so janky. It's probably one of the most jankiest part of the ride. And also right before you get out of the little toilet flush indoor part thing. That's also kind of rough. And I noticed something. There's no paint on the inside of it. Like you can see, like when you're on it, you can see the paint like go away. Like it just goes like gray. Like they primed the track with primer, but never painted the inside. But you don't really need to. I bet not many people notice it. Then the last loop, then the Nessie that's looking at you. Pretty cool. I love this ride. This ride is like so cool. This ride is awesome. And then here's the Coke stand. That's brand new. That was not there last season. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a refill station or drink station. And then there's Escape from Pompeii going. I kind of missed the drop. I apologize, but you know, you can see it there. And then I went to Tempesto. This is the second time I went there. It was shut down again, unfortunately. Well, it shut down when I was raiding due to high winds. And then, you know, I was like, you know what, that's whatever. Went over to Apollo's Chariot, did a front row ride just to get the POV for y'all. I haven't ridden the front in that forever, and I had a good time. I was next to this old lady. She was at least 60, at least. And I was so shocked that she was riding it. She was scraping her lungs out, though. She was scared. You can see her veins popping out in her hands. But respect to you. Or shout out to you. You're awesome. No trims, by the way. But yeah, this ride was awesome. And I love going like all starfish, like putting my legs out. And I was making sure my car was still in my sock because I felt it like stepping out a little bit. Probably because the wind was going up and up against it was making it cold. Probably wasn't stepping out. But yeah, I love this ride too. This is what number is this? I'm pretty sure I like Back Rover Bolton better than Apollo's, which that would put Apollo's at number 5. Yeah, either 5 or 4. Wish I could have had a Tempesto, bro. Tempesto's so good at the comfort cars now. Like I actually love that ride now that the comfort cars are going. It's so much better. So much better. And then, over the Pantheon, it shut down when I was waiting. I was next in line too, in row 8. When it stopped and they opened the seats, row 8 wouldn't pop. So they had got the maintenance over there. They backed up the train, cleaned the sensors, all good. All ready to go. That corkscrew is so awesome. That launch is so punchy. Awesome ride. I love this ride like so much. I'm so happy for it to be at my home park. I'm like so blessed. I'm like, I don't know. As much as I wish Intimidator 305 was at my home park, this makes up for it. This almost makes up for it. I wish, like, I don't know. I don't know. I need Busch Gardens. They've added, how many family rides have they added in a row now? They've added, I don't know. They've added a lot of family rides in a row. They added the Big Bad Wolf and Dart Coaster for their past, like, 2, like, rides, like, roller coasters. So, they're due for a big thrill coaster. So, I'm really excited to see what's next. And I really hope it's like a, I don't know. It's probably not going to be a launch coaster because they already have a bunch of them. They have a lot of launch coasters. So it's probably going to be something unique. Like, it's going to be big. It's going to be, like, record-breaking big. And then I took a train ride. This train ride was awesome. I somehow got my camera to work even though I got a notification that my storage was full. Like, full. Like, I went on it. I have 62 gigabytes, 61.50. It was insane. But yeah, you can just see the stall, the wave turn before you go into the brake run right there. That stall looks so cool. Like, it's so cool. I wish the train was coming up. We can get it at the same time. It was amazing getting on the train. I've never done this part of the train ride. I really liked it. It was cool. Really cool. This park is so pretty. I really don't understand. Like, you can't get that view anywhere else. Like, what other theme park has a train ride? What other theme park? Not many other theme parks have sky rides. No other park has interlocking loop coaster. Not many parks have the second fast. No parks really have 3 multi-launch coasters. Not many parks have the second fastest multi-launch coaster in the world. And then, I don't know where it's at. It's like somewhere up here. I don't know, unless we already passed it, but there's scaffolding for the, for Verbolten. For Verbolten. Yeah, we already passed the scaffolding. I missed it. But yeah, all that scaffolding, those like little white box things, those are all for Verbolten. Most likely for the billboard, I'm guessing. And then I was making my way out of the park. So sad. I didn't want to leave. My legs were shot. I have school tomorrow. My dad has work tomorrow. But there goes Loctus Monster through the interlocking loops. Awesome. I remember the first time seeing the interlocking loops. I was in awe. But I love this park so much. I love roller coasters. I love doing YouTube. I love my GoPro Hero 12 and chest mount that I spent way too much money on. I'm going to conclude my Busch Gardens trip. Thank you all so much. If y'all made it this far, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me out so much. There'll be another one either next week or the week after that. And then I'll see y'all in the next one.